Welcome to the first lesson of our course, Python Programming for Complete Beginners. In this lesson, we will guide you through the process of installing Python on your machine. Python is a popular programming language known for its simplicity and versatility, making it an excellent choice for beginners and professionals alike. By the end of this lesson, you will have Python installed and ready to use for your programming projects. Don't worry if this feels new at first. This section covers understanding Python and its importance. Before we dive into the installation process, let's briefly discuss what Python is and why it's an important tool for developers. Python is an interpreted, high-level programming language that emphasizes code readability and simplicity. Its extensive libraries and frameworks enable developers to create applications ranging from simple scripts to complex web applications. System requirements. Let's dig in. To install Python, your machine should meet the following system requirements. First, Windows, macOS, or Linux operating system. Also, at least 1 GB of RAM. Finally, at least 100 megabytes of free disk space. Make sure your system is updated to avoid compatibility issues during installation. Next, downloading Python. To install Python, you need to download the installation package from the official Python website. Follow these steps. First, open your web browser and go to the official Python website. https://www.python.org/downloads. Next, on the Downloads page, you will see a button for the latest version of Python. Click on the button to begin the download. Finally, depending on your operating system, the website will suggest the appropriate installer. Make sure to download the version that matches your OS, Windows, macOS, or Linux. This section covers installing Python on Windows. Once the installer has been downloaded, follow these steps to install Python on a Windows machine. First, locate the downloaded installer file, usually in your Downloads folder. Next, double-click on the installer to run it. Then, in the installation window, make sure to check the box that says Add Python to Path. This step is crucial for running Python from the command line. Then, click on Install Now to start the installation process. Finally, once the installation is complete, you will see a Setup Successful message. Click on Close. Now, installing Python on macOS. If you're using a macOS machine, follow these steps to install Python. First, locate the downloaded installer file. Next, double-click on the installer package file. Then, follow the prompts in the installation wizard. You might need to enter your administrator password. Finally, once the installation is complete, you will see a confirmation message. Close the installer. Let's move on to installing Python on Linux. To install Python on a Linux system, you can use the terminal. Follow these steps. First, open the terminal application. Next, update your package manager by running the following command. Then, install Python by running the command. Finally, verify the installation by checking the Python version. Now we're on verifying the installation. Now that Python is installed, it's essential to verify that the installation was successful. Follow these steps. First, open a command line interface. For Windows, search for CMD in the Start menu. For macOS, use Terminal. For Linux, open your terminal. Next, type the following command and press Enter. Then, if you installed Python 3, you may need to use. Finally, you should see a version number displayed. This confirms that Python is installed correctly. In this lesson, you learned how to install Python on different operating systems. We covered the steps for downloading the installation package, installing Python on Windows, macOS, and Linux, and verifying the installation. With Python now installed, you're ready to start your programming journey. Alright, your turn. Give this a try. First, install Python on your machine following the provided instructions. Also, verify the installation by checking the Python version. Finally, explore the Python documentation at https://docs.python.org/3 to familiarize yourself with its features. Take a moment to practice what you've just learned.